Welcome to the Explainer. Let's just jump right in today. I want you to settle in for a second and picture a peaceful sunrise breaking over a quiet, historic library. You know the vibe, right? Stacks of colorful, beautifully bound books all around you. And as you crack open the cover of one, this warm, golden light illuminates the crisp pages. It's a pretty magical feeling. Well, today, we're exploring the profound power behind that exact moment. We're looking at the 5 core benefits of reading books and how this seemingly simple act fundamentally shapes who we are. Okay, let's dive into this, because it is so much more than just a way to pass the time. When we read, we're really embarking on a deeply transformative journey. In fact, research shows that reading doesn't just temporarily engage us, it literally rewires the white matter in our brains. It actually improves communication pathways right across different neural regions. We start by taking in the external world, the facts, the stories, the histories of other people, and we pull all of that deep into our own inner universe to completely reshape our minds from the inside out. So here are the 5 transformative benefits we'll be breaking down today: expanding knowledge, improving communication, boosting imagination, upgrading the brain, and finally, finding peace. Let's start with number 1. Expanding knowledge, the awakening of the mind. Whether you're a student, a working professional, or just a lifelong learner picking up a paperback on a park bench, reading is literally the most direct download of human experience available to us. Just think about the sheer magnitude of that for a second. Someone might have spent 30 entire years of their life researching a specific scientific breakthrough or living through a massive historical era, and you get to absorb their lifetime of synthesized knowledge in, a few hours? It's incredible. Think of every page you turn as this glowing concept entering your mind. You're absorbing the rigorous logic of science, the vast lessons of history, cutting-edge technology, the deep empathy of literature, and this incredibly rich tapestry of global culture. But here's where the real magic happens. It's when we move beyond just memorizing random trivia. Sure, reading gives us knowledge and facts, but the sustained act of learning through books synthesizes those isolated facts into a much broader worldview. And that is what we call wisdom. For example, memorizing the dates of a historical event, that's knowledge. But reading a detailed biography that plunges you into the human struggles, the perseverance, and the complex decisions that actually led up to that event, that gives you wisdom. It gives you the context and the mental framework to truly understand the complex world around us. Moving on to our second benefit, the connection, improving vocabulary and communication. And this brilliantly illustrates what happens next. Once we've built up all that internal wisdom, it naturally wants to flow outward into our daily interactions. Notice how the exact same words you absorbed quietly from a page actually become the fuel for dynamic, confident communication out in the real world. The input of rich, well-crafted reading material directly dictates the quality of your output when you're sharing ideas with other people. Neurologically speaking, this is fascinating. When you expose yourself to diverse syntax and advanced vocabularies in books, you are actively creating new linguistic neural pathways. Your brain actually starts shifting those eloquent words from your passive reading vocabulary directly into your active, on-the-spot speaking vocabulary. You become so much more articulate. You can express highly nuanced thoughts with crystal clarity. And because you subconsciously know that you have the precise words at your disposal, your confidence, whether you're giving a professional presentation or just chatting with a friend, absolutely skyrockets. Let's shift gears to benefit number 3, the inner universe, boosting imagination and creativity. We're moving from the external world of speaking deep into the wondrous inner workings of the mind. Just consider the limitless possibilities here. For both kids and adults, a simple black and white page can instantly bloom into vibrant fantasy worlds. We're talking sweeping galaxies, towering medieval castles, enchanted forests, or groundbreaking mechanical inventions that probably defy the laws of physics in the real world, but look absolutely fantastic in our heads. Reading removes all physical boundaries, letting your mind run completely free. Now, what's really interesting about this is how it differs from other media. Think about a movie or a TV show. It gives you the visuals entirely prepackaged, right? You're essentially a passive consumer. But reading? Reading forces your brain to act as the director, the set designer, and the casting agent all at the same time. You are the one doing the heavy lifting, actively transforming static, lifeless text into these colorful, dynamic mental dreamscapes. It's an incredibly rigorous, creative workout that trains your brain to invent and visualize entirely new ideas right on demand. Which leads us perfectly into benefit 4, upgrading the brain, enhancing focus and memory. Let's move to and see how this builds. Because reading is such an active process, it triggers some serious cognitive upgrades just beneath the surface. Your physical environment might be completely silent and still. Maybe you're in a cozy room, totally free of buzzing phones and pop-up notifications. But internally, your brain is firing on all cylinders. You are actively building bright, strong neural pathways and establishing a level of deep, sustained concentration that, honestly, is becoming incredibly rare in our modern, fast-paced society. These three pillars, focus, memory, and productivity, are directly strengthened by this habit. In fact, studies have shown that reading deeply for just 30 minutes a day actually trains your brain to sustain focus during your deep work hours. Think about it. When you follow a complex plot or a multi-layered argument over hundreds of pages, you're literally conditioning your brain's attention span. You're actively holding characters, timelines, and shifting facts in your working memory. And that precise mental conditioning, it directly translates into higher productivity in pretty much every other area of your life. And now, our fifth and final benefit, finding peace, reducing stress, and improving well-being. Let's just slow the tempo down for a moment here. I want you to imagine sinking into a really comfortable chair. You've got a warm cup of tea resting right beside you. Outside the window, there's a gentle rain falling, or maybe you're watching a beautiful, soft sunset. You have some soothing music playing in the background under soft lighting. As you engage with the story, all the day's stress literally begins to fade away. You shift from the harsh anxiety of a busy day right into calming, peaceful emotional states. In an era of constant doom scrolling and screen fatigue, engaging with a physical book acts as a vital sanctuary for us. In fact, studies show that reading can lower stress levels by up to 68%. That makes it a faster and more effective relaxation method than listening to music, having a cup of tea, or even taking a walk. It actively lowers your heart rate, it eases your muscle tension, and it provides a safe, quiet harbor for your mind to simply rest and recover. So, how do we bring this all together? The lifelong habit, your daily reading journey. Look at this incredible progression we've covered today. We've journeyed all the way from the awakening of the mind to the calming of the soul. Reading expands your worldly knowledge. It improves how dynamically you communicate. It boosts your inner creativity. It enhances your brain's structural focus. And it significantly reduces your daily stress. Whether you're a student in a classroom, taking a break at a bustling cafe, or just relaxing out in nature, these 5 benefits are instantly available to you the very second you open a cover. So the crucial point is establishing a simple 3-step rhythm for your life. Step 1, read every day. Make it a non-negotiable habit, even if it's literally just for 10 minutes before bed. Step 2, learn every day. Absorb that new wisdom intentionally and really think about how it applies to your world. And step 3, grow every day. Let that accumulated knowledge, that communication skill, and that inner peace compound over time to fundamentally transform who you are. I want to leave you with this provocative thought as we wrap up our explainer today. The books are waiting. The knowledge, the peace, the focus, they are all sitting right there on the shelf. The only question left is, what new world will you unlock today? Go pick up a book and find out. And as our source material suggests to close us out, like, share, and subscribe for more educational content. Thank you so much for exploring the infinite power of the page with me today. Keep reading, keep learning, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.